Welcome by Counting Pixels. I'm Nick.
I'm Tim.
And he's never gonna leave again.
Oh. Well, for today, we have two games.
Hardcore Dark Souls 2!
And casual Zelda! Ocarina of Time.
Leave.
Well, we start with the story. It begins in Kakariko village. Here you play the character Link. Link is some sort like an elf. And he gets a quest to stop Ganondorf, who wants getting the Triforce.
Well, Dark Souls 2 has a really complicated story.
Oh.
You are dead. You don't want to be dead.
So
you make other people dead.
yeah,
So you aren't dead anymore.
that's the story.
Hardcore doesn't need a story!
How bad. The controls on the 3DS is very simple to use, just like the Nintendo 64, where was also Zelda Ocarina of Time. Well, in this game there's plenty mini games, just like catching the fish, or ball with explosive mouse, or catching on a horse a ghost. And there are a lot of more mini games in the game.
The gameplay of Dark Souls 2 is rather easy. It's mainly focused on the fighting with the enemies. You dodge, you hit, you cast spells, you name it, you can do it. But it's not really clear about how. You get a tutorial for like 2 minutes and that's it. No instructions in game, you get stuff. I don't know what it does.
Okay.
It says something, but it's rather hard. But Dark Souls is known to be hard in that way, so it's living up to the expectations.
Oh.
It plays really well. It's smoothly to just fight, to go from enemy to enemy, to fight, to defense. It's really absorbing.
Well, then we're going to the graphics. Well, it is a remake of Super Mario 64 engine. By a remake, well, it is compatible with the 3DS, so you have to write it again. And to compare with the Nintendo 64 and the 3DS, well, 3DS is more smoother, more fancier, and sharper with the graphics.
The graphics of Dark Souls 2 are rather disappointing. I expected a lot more, even with the capabilities of the PlayStation 3. It could be so much more. It's still a very, very nice game to look at, but the graphics just doesn't meet my expectations.
Yeah.
It all runs on a Havoc engine, the same engine which the Assassin's Creed game series uses, as well as Battlefield 3 uses the Havoc engine.
Okay, the same engine. I have a question about it. The Dark Souls,
Yeah.
Is it also on PlayStation 4?
They are rumored to be so, because it's a completely new engine,
Yeah.
which is compatible with PlayStation 4. It isn't on the PlayStation 4 right now, but rumors are that there's going to be a new Dark Souls.
Okay, so
Dark Souls 3 will be on the PlayStation 4.
okay, so if you go look at PlayStation 3 and 4 with the graphics, well, the graphics on the PlayStation 3 is a little bit disappointing, but if you look at the PlayStation 4, it may be in full high definition.
If they get a new engine, yes.
They get it. Okay, so we have to wait on the
We have
PlayStation
to
4
wait for it. Or a HD remake, HD remake.
Okay. Well, now the notables. Zelda Ocarina of Time is a remake of the Nintendo 64. They didn't change anything. And further, it is a base for all the Zelda games, just like the cartoon version. How to call that?
Wind Waker,
Wind Waker,
Skyward Sword,
oh yeah, that's the
Twilight
also.
Princess, and all that.
Yeah, and the rest.
The rest.
Yes.
The notable from Dark Souls 2 is you're gonna die. A lot! I was playing for 2 minutes. I didn't even get to the tutorial.
You
And
suck.
I died. You're gonna die. A lot. So much pain. So much deadness. suffering, pain, deafness.
And I like that game.
It's hardcore!
Oh yeah, hardcore doesn't need a story, graphics sucks, notables, you die a lot.
Why do I play this game?
Yeah. Now we're going to our rating. Well, I give the Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS 5 over the 5 navies. Well, why? They didn't change anything on the story. Well, it is a remake of the Nintendo 64. The graphics are very nice. Yeah, well, this is a fun game. I like it.
Dark Souls 2, I give the 4 out of 5 tombstones. Just because it's really addicting. I don't know why I keep playing it. I die like a million times already.
Mm-hmm.
Definition of insanity there. But the graphics just disappoint me. That's why I give the 4 out of 5 tombstones. Next week we're gonna do a
Top 5.
we'd like to see you next week.
And cheers.
Cheers.